Hello. Good afternoon. How's everyone doing? Well, evening. Good evening. Oh my gosh. I am like all messed up today. Super messed up. I hope everyone's doing well. But y'all, thank y'all so much for like kicking off a friggin' hype train before I was even on the mic. Oh my gosh. Y'all are incredible. Let's turn that down. That got way loud. Oh my god. But y'all, thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. Let me go through the list here real quick, and we'll get started. Oh my gosh, so much scrolling. Ahty, welcome on in. Nice to see you, Bean. Hope you're well. Sarybot, welcome on in. Thank you so much for keeping us all safe. Ryu, hello, welcome. Nice to see you. Winterwolf, hello, welcome on in. Fury, welcome on in, Bean. Indeed, hello, welcome on in. Jay, hello. Nova, nice to see you, hello. Wee-woo, gosh, I love wee-woo. Fury, thank you so much for that Prime resub. Holy heck, 30 months. That's just crazy. Thank you so much. Pidge, welcome on in. Thank you so much for the Tier 1 resub also. 24 months. Thank you so much for 2 heckin' years. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Hobohound, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the Tier 1 resub. And also welcome. 32 months. Thank you so much, Hobo. It's nice to see you. Scroll. Winterwolf, thank you so much for those 5 Tier 1 gift subs. Again, thank you so much. Gosh. Hey, Anem, welcome on in. And I loved the delivery. Thank you so wow, I almost cussed. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. Oh my gosh. There's something I want to do with it, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I could. Yeah, I could do that on Twitch. I wish I could though. Oh my god, I had like the perfect idea. Whoop whoop whoop. Whoop whoop whoop. Gosh, I love Wee-Woo. Banana power indeed. Oizen, hello, my favorite berry Oizen house. Welcome on in. But yeah, we're gonna have actually a rather large night tonight. So like we got to a new area. We slapped down another big bad, and now we're yeah, I think we might be kind of in deep shit right now. So let me I gotta join the voice chat first of all. Let me do that real quick. Make sure I'm deafened up. There we go, I'm in. Okay. And kill the music. Let's head on over here. Let's unmute that. I think I'm gonna have to do. I need to edit my audio settings just a tiny bit in game, but I will do that shortly. But let me undeafen. Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. All right, so I need to bring music up, and I need to bring talking up. I know that.
I'm working on a coat for when the
Is this a burrito?
goes through.
Oh hell yeah!
It's a crafting coat, but
A crapping coat.
And it will be my everything coat once the patch goes through.
It's a crapping coat. This is a burrito. That is correct. That is a fact.
I had some peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Ooh, I haven't had those in a while. Delicious.
It was either that or ramen, and the sandwiches was faster.
Yeah. Did you toast the bread?
No.
Why not?
Because I've never toasted bread for a PB&J before.
The thing is, like, it's a whole. It's a whole different. Honestly, like, I think I've been over this on stream, but make a PB&J, like, but then also heat up a frying pan with a little bit of olive oil at the bottom of it, and grill it like a grilled cheese, but it's peanut butter and jelly. It will change your life.
That would also make it take longer, though, and also our stove cannot be trusted.
Oh, I see. Okay. But you know, on the flip side, toast the bread. Toast the bread. Like if you have a toaster, toast the bread. Put like a little bit of butter on both sides. Just a tiny bit. Doesn't take much, and then make the PB&J out of that. Good luck not getting your hands messy, but like, it's really good. Super good. Like, you know, it's just a totally different kind of thing if the bread is actually crispy. I'm telling you.
Would have to be sure our toaster is safe to use. We haven't used it in years.
Okay.
And remember a while back we had a rat problem?
Oh, yep.
So droppings in the toaster are a possibility?
Yeah, I would probably just throw it away at that point. If there's any doubt, I would just chuck it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, you know, like, I've lived in places that have had similar problems, you know, and it's really not worth, like, questioning. Like, if there's any doubt, you just get rid of stuff. But is everybody here that wants to be here? Or, like, I've noticed that Vera's not here yet.
What are you talking about? Vera's literally right next to you.
Oh, fuck. Like, how did I not see the name right in the middle of the party? Okay, so we got Poji, Vera, we got Charlie, we got Surette.
Jay said he's not gonna make it tonight.
Okay. But no Malik. No Dozy, but I think Dozy probably kind of overdid it last week, hanging out with us.
Which is kind of a shame, because I know they all said they wanted to be here, because of what we're about to go through.
Yeah. And, oh my gosh. Let's see. I toast up egg bagels and spread peanut butter and sometimes Nutella on it. That sounds delicious.
Honestly, I prefer Nutella over peanut butter, but somehow we always end up with peanut butter.
But the other thing is, though, there's a very characteristic taste that goes along with, like, you know, like a good peanut butter that's like a little bit salty, and that, like, you know, like, my favorite jelly to put on PB&J is that Welch's grape jelly. I really like that. And, like,
well,
because it's not the sweetest,
now,
it's got like a very particular tang to it, and it just goes so nice with peanut butter.
Right now, we've got off-brand food bank peanut butter and jelly, so...
Still, I mean, like, you know, that the combination is just like, you know, you get the little kid memories flowing back in your head and stuff. At least I do with PB&J. Oh my gosh. Well, if that's everybody, I think we should probably just get started. What do you think?
I'm ready.
Okay. Perfect. All right, I'm gonna deafen up and we'll get started. Toasters really have to be replaced every few years. They get so nasty and they're impossible to fully clean. Yeah, I mean, like, I've got my most recent toaster is kind of like one of those 4-bay jobs, and it's actually really got like this really wide kind of nice catch tray at the bottom of it. And as long as, like, I keep after that, it actually really doesn't get that gross. I'm just not really super happy with the build quality of the actual toaster. But, you know, it does the job. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I think I spent like $30 on it or something like that. Might pop on later to shadow you guys. I need something that drops from fates in that area. Ah, I see. Hey, Malik, welcome on in. You're late. Everybody point at Malik and yell late. Late. Let's see. Ahty ST point. Ahty STPOINT. Here's that. Late! Late! All right, I guess we're just gonna hang out. We're gonna hang out for a couple of minutes. I think we're gonna just hang out for a couple of minutes.
Okay. I guess Siret invite Malik to party as soon as available.
Yeah. Drock, you don't have a point emote? You don't have some sort of a point emote?
My point with mentioning the food bank food is that you were mentioning like specific kinds of peanut butter and jelly. I'm like, I don't get to be a chooser. I'm a beggar.
Whatever works. Honestly, whatever works. And also, Ahty ST point at Malik late.
No.
No.
I'm gonna white mage because everything that I can play through this part with is now level 100. So.
Right on.
This person that just showed up vaguely kind of looks like Wonder Woman or Xena.
Not gonna lie, their chocobo looked amazing.
They didn't stick around. I'm sad.
That is what it is. There they are again.
That is. Oh, you know what? I think I know what that is. I think that's the fire goddess.
So, okay, so
From the Alliance raids.
yeah. If anybody in chat has seen that new She-Ra, they kind of look like Catra in a way, with that head helm thing. Okay, never mind, they're gone.
I need that.
So do I.
Theo!
Theo, welcome on in. Thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? That's the Suzako barding. Okay, good to know. Thank you so much.
Yeah, like I said, the fire god.
Theo, thank you so much. Thank you so much for that raid. How was your stream tonight? Tell us all about it. But first, make sure you get your self-care stuff going. Grab yourself a drink and a snack. Get cozy. It was good. Was just learning more Blender and hell yeah. Hell yeah. It's too bad they don't have Blender as a game in all these game categories.
They do have game development though.
Yeah. But then there's also like, you know, Theo, just maybe a suggestion for like your like another Blender stream. Why not put it under the art category?
That also works.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
Theo
have a
has
friend that does. Yep, go ahead.
Theo is going to try to find me and give me a broom. So that way I can sweep you up, Ahty, when you're floor tanking.
Great. Cool. I love that for me.
Wow.
Thanks. Hey, a Tricky, welcome on in. But Theo, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you. And yeah, we're gonna get started. Okay, let me do that. I'm
I'm
gonna.
almost in.
All right, I'm gonna. Oh, you're almost in. Okay, I'll wait.
I'm 6th in queue.
Okay. What was odd though, when I logged in, I had no queue. I went straight here.
I had a bit.
Look what you did.
Look what I did. If you're 6th in queue, how many people do we have here right now? Oh no!
Ahty, look over there. I see giant blue monkeys. Over here, yeah, look over the edge. There's giant blue monkeys over there.
Poji, what the fuck are you talking about? Are you okay? Are you okay? Maybe you should drink some water. Maybe you should.
Why do they have giant blue monkeys here? I don't have water. I got some milk. Actually, I think I'm out of milk too.
Okay, I think I might also be getting dehydrated because I also see the blue monkeys. Oh, holy shit, big ringtail. Fury, you love it. Admit it. Hey, Advent, welcome on in.
Oh, there's Malik. Someone grab him, throw him in the party. He's too far now. He's fighting the monkeys.
Surette is sleeping on the job. I can't believe Malik murdered a hapless, defenseless blue monkey.
Getting rid of distractions.
But I still see some. I see
Drink up,
1,
slut.
2, 3, 4. I see 5. There are 5 blue monkeys. We're gonna get started when Malik murders all the monkeys.
5 blue monkeys.
Hey, Dozy, welcome on in.
Oh, and the one he just killed came back, so.
5 blue monkeys. Let's see. What's gonna happen? Well, we can count together. 4 blue monkeys. 3 blue monkeys.
Turns out that's a wall, so there's one behind the wall that you can't see from over there.
Oh, I could see it. I could see a scrap of it. 2 blue monkey.
There's one behind the building that you can see if you move further left.
What world? We are in Excalibur. What? Are you giving up already, Malik? Are you giving up already? You don't want to murder the rest of the monkeys?
Malik's is gonna be so pissed at you.
Why is
They all want to see us do cool things in living memory, and you're over here counting monkeys.
But I like monkeys. I like monkeys, especially okay, never mind.
Ringtail lemurs.
No, I am not a primate. All right. I read. We're gonna take a break from monkey murdering Malik, and we're gonna read. It's the tail conspiracy coming from Big Ringtail. It's the plan of Big Ringtail to sell more tails. DC is Primal. So Primal / Excalibur. I'm gonna talk to the extras. I almost made that mistake. Okay, let's do it. All right. Thank you so much, y'all, for putting up with our monkey murdering hijinks. Let's chit chat. The endless exist in defiance of laws of nature, but they exist nonetheless, with Sphene holding them to be no different from the living. Where's my thing? There it is. The endless were unsustainable from the first. Sphene has been fighting a lost cause. Tomorrow you shall be around. All right, sounds good. Nice to see you, Dozy. I was supposed to be around today, but had an interesting late night talk at a friend's place. Totally with booze, so I'm still here. Okay, right on. Definitely hydrate, though. While Sphene's intentions are good, her methods are anything but. We cannot yield at any cost. It doesn't seem like we can do much else here. Let's return to the Aetheryte for now. The caretaker, Constancy. Perhaps he can tell us more about this business of Sphene going into a slumber. Meow, 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 meow. All right. Oh, I almost forgot about that. Gotta get that on. I love this bridge. This bridge is so cool.
Yeah, I'm a fan. I actually don't like how yellow everything is. I understand from a lore standpoint it needs to be.
Mm-hmm.
There's Theo. Oh, he's here to give me my broom. But yeah, I understand why it needs to be yellow. But the overbearance of yellow is irritating to me.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
And by the way, that's actually color theory. Like, we as humans are actually perturbed by too much yellow.
Interesting. Okay.
And I think it's because yellow is used in nature as a danger color.
Yeah.
Theo forgot the broom. He came here to give me the broom, but he doesn't have it.
Oh no! Oh no! So like I can only imagine, because like the thing is like with Final Fantasy XIV, if you're using its native inbuilt shaders, everything does already kind of have this weird kind of yellowy, soft kind of tint to it. But then compound that with the yellow of this place. I mean, that's literally, you're walking around in the world of piss. But like...
Yeah. Like, I understand, like, it's supposed to be like this big, beautiful city, and it kind of is, but
Yeah.
it's just so yellow.
Yeah. But like, you know, if you look at the stream right now, if you look at the actual stream, I've got, I have a like kind of like an add-on called Reshade, and Tozu helped me out with this, helped me out with setting it up. And everything is just so much nicer looking. There's more of a natural look to it. So this
More like a golden sepia tone rather than yellow.
yeah. So I mean, if you look at it, even with the golden background, I mean, it looks like it's a golden place. It doesn't. It's not like a golden shower of a place. It's a golden place. So
Yeah.
you know. So yeah, like I said, I can only imagine how that looks without reshade. But if y'all were thinking about trying to play around with shaders and stuff, you can use Reshade because it doesn't modify the game itself. So it's like it's an add-on that kind of remaps some like different things, but it doesn't modify the game at all. So it doesn't violate.
It's more like how your computer renders it rather than the game itself.
Right. So like Squeenix, it's not against the TOS for Final Fantasy, which is really good. Well, let me talk to some extras. No sign of constancy. Don't tell me he's gone somewhere else? Is that... No, that's not him. He's left the area. You need to come see my house, by the way, since I have it decorated from my party last week. I will definitely check it out. I don't know if I can do that tonight, but yeah, I should. He's nowhere in sight. Perhaps he has taken other recent arrivals on a tour? Just some other time. Well, I mean, we could probably do it tomorrow. Like, you know, Theo, if you want, I could log onto the game a little early, and we could pop there. And then, like, when I start up the stream and I actually get on my like main overlay, I will be right there. We could check out the house before we get started. What is early? Okay, so 6 p.m. PST is when I usually start. So like maybe 10 or 15 minutes before then, like 5:45 PST. Looking for someone, are you? Yes, he was just here earlier. A fellow named Constancy. That was a pog face. Wait, what? Ah. Hello, everyone. You made it here, as I knew you would. I know who this is. I think everyone here knows who this is. Is that who I think it is? I don't know. I think you probably know, Kroil. It is. It's Kafkiwa. Yeah, I figured it was Kafkiwa. None other. This is the first time some of you are seeing me in the proverbial flesh, isn't it? Feast your eyes, then. She who was controlling the unassuming machine was a ravishing Shitona maiden. That was a bit much, wasn't it? Ignore me. So it was true. That you're here means... tried to tell you so many times, but my courage always failed me. I am indeed an endless. Have been for quite a while now. Aaronville? Now, you've come to stop Sphene, yes? I can help with that, but I have a request to make. You know how to stop her, then? While there are no guarantees, your coming here makes it a distinct possibility. As my wish is relevant to your mission, will you hear me out? You can decide what to do afterwards. Excellent. To begin, we'll need to head to a different area. See that sentry? I'll have him grant you access to the zipline. Zipline? What is that? A fun little mode of transport. They don't see much use, though, as we Endless can teleport freely within living memory. This particular line will take you to a zone called Canal Town. I'll be waiting for you there. With that endearing pushiness, it could only be Kefkiwa. Let's go. Aaronville is a mystery to me. Yeah, let's get Theo in the party, why not? Oh no, I can't. Surette will have to do that. Remember, they aren't souls, they're memories. Effectively not really the actual person, yeah. Let's see. They're just dropping something off. Okay. It has the look of the contraptions found throughout the Isle of Ham, does it not? I think I know how it works. I've got this. Kefkiwa has already teleported ahead, it seems. I'm sorry, it's just... she's gone, yet to see her and hear her carrying on like nothing's... I don't know how to feel. That's valid. You don't seem to be... Bloop, error. User registration confirmed. I bid you welcome to Canal Town, the resort of romance and relaxation. Please enjoy your stay. What a charming place. That's them. The people Sphene strives to protect. They look happy. So, what's this request of yours? I want you to erase us. Erase the endless. What? Wow, okay. She wants to die. Does everybody want to die, or just her? Or, okay, I guess we're gonna find out. And by erase, she means... Yeah, she means that. Kefkiwa must have her reasons. Yeah, I kind of expected that. I expected that, that response. Okay. Okay, chat. We'll get rid of that. Okay. For now, let us hear the rest. Oh, come now. Spare me those gloomy faces. Being alive, you're the only ones who can do this, and we won't have a better opportunity than now, while Queen Sphene is busy preparing to initiate interdimensional fusion. It's wrong to sacrifice others to sustain the endless. This I firmly believe. But talking to you now, you seem as real as any of us, and if you need an answer right away, I don't know if I can give it. Is there a reason we need to act so soon? Because, as you've just said, it's wrong to sacrifice others to sustain us. Remember, we need life force. Other forms of ether don't cut it. In the beginning, we managed with the ether of those who died in the barrier, but as our numbers grew, there began to be a shortage. That's why Queen Sphene looked to other sources. Even the ether I'm composed of may have come from the victims of the attack on Tuliulal. I can't bear the thought. Can't bear to exist because someone died. We'd probably feel the same way if we were in your shoes. But what exactly are you asking us to do? In each zone, there is an enormous data storage device called a terminal. That is where our memories are kept. If you shut down a terminal, the memories within will disappear, along with those endless created from them. But does this need to be done now? Can't we stop Sphene first and then take it from there? It's precisely in order to stop Sphene that it must be done now. Her own memories are stored within Mesoterminal, which stands at the heart of living memory. As you would expect, the terminal's defenses are extremely tight, but it has moments of vulnerability, such as when it has just finished calculations, which we can exploit to shut it down from within. While we wait for that opening, we erase the Endless. Once we are gone, Sphene will no longer have a reason to plunder ether from other worlds. Would Sphene simply allow us to shut down the terminals? In preparation for fusion, the Mesoterminal is currently performing massive calculations while gathering energy. Even if the system notices us, it cannot easily suspend the process. Rather than doing so, I believe it will attempt to accelerate the timetable and bridge worlds before the plan can be thwarted. It wouldn't be a decision Sphene would wish to make, but she would be able to save those who were stored in the Mesoterminal at least. There's sense in your strategy, and in resolving to stop Sphene, we had anticipated that it might come to this, but to actually talk about erasing the Endless is difficult. You needn't feel any guilt. No matter how lifelike we may seem, we Endless are but facsimiles crafted from memories. Besides, stopping Sphene requires that you shut down the Mesoterminal, which sustains all of us. Sooner or later, it will need to be done. If we are to be erased, then let it be before more people come to harm. Living, breathing people with futures they deserve to experience. Yeah, I'm seeing some crazy parallels too, Vera. Also, Angel, hello, welcome on in. Good evening. Could I get a shout out for Angel Taz Devil, please? They are a heckin' sweetheart. We'll do as you ask. Thank you for respecting my wish. And as a personal request, while her actions cannot be condoned, I ask that you afford Queen Sphene a measure of understanding. Know that she herself didn't choose to become an endless. It was preservation that made the choice for her. She is powerless to resist her purpose. What do you mean? The Sphene you know is an ideal that preservation brought to life. Harnessing the love the living Sphene bore for her people, they brought forth an eternal queen whose primary directive is to preserve the endless. But as you know, the endless consume ether. Sphene was compelled to find ways to procure it, and that compulsion has driven her to resort to interdimensional fusion. What? Are you telling me the original Sphene wouldn't have chosen this? What the Queen might have done, only she herself would know. But the scientists of preservation have vanished, leaving their created queen to walk alone. Gosh, I love Alu. Hello. Welcome on in. Could I get a shout out for Alu Moon Shadow, please? So as you go about your mission, think not that you're stopping a ruthless villain, but rather that you're relieving a troubled soul of her burden. Alright, Kafkiwa. We understand now, both your reasoning and your feelings. But before we erase the Endless, I'd like to know them. I'd like to know what she fights tooth and nail for. If we're going to reject someone's beliefs, let it be after we've come to understand them. This is a lesson I learned from the rite of succession. I realize we're pressed for time, but if it's alright with you, I want to meet as many people as I can. You truly are Galul Jaja's kitten. Well, the calculations will take a while still. It should be fine if we do this as we proceed to the terminals. I'm with you. We might not be able to learn everything, but it would nevertheless be meaningful if we could glimpse the hearts of those who inhabit this place before we set them free. I'll leave you to it then. When you've finished here, come and find me at the fountain near the big clock tower. Right, let's split up and find some locals to speak with. It really is a lovely place. You should run along and enjoy it while you can. Wow. Oh my gosh. Alright, so I think probably, I know it's kind of just a tiny bit early, but I think I'm going to take my first ad break now. So we have plenty of time to do this uninterrupted.
Yeah, okay.
Alrighty, folks, I'm gonna just quickly take my first ad break. So get out of your chairs, get out of your chairs, stretch those weggies, grab yourself a drinky and a snack, and I'll meet you back here in exactly 3 minutes. BRB. right. Sorry about that. It took me a little bit longer than I think, you know. I ventured to the restroom, and I think I just took a little bit longer than I thought I would. But, okay. All right, I'm back. We ready to proceed?
Yeah. In fact, I see blue monkeys right now.
Yeah, I see the blue
They're
monkeys
there.
too, yeah. Interesting.
We're gonna fight blue monkeys.
Well, Malik is gonna take care of the blue monkeys for us, I think. That's Malik's job now. Blue monkey slayer.
Malik is the monkey terminator.
Yep. The primate pounder. Okay, that could be okay. Never. That's not good. Okay, I rephrase. All right, I read. You there? Have you tried the popcorn from that stall? You haven't? You don't know what you're missing. I consider myself something of a gourmand. And believe me when I say the classic salt flavor is amazing. The saltiness is simply exquisite. That's the only way to describe it. Once you have a mouthful, it's impossible to stop until it's all gone. And after you've tried that, I urge you to seek out the other stalls. There are lots of them everywhere, offering all manner of delights. For another recommendation off the top of my head, the ice cream over in a Seal Volcane. It's so smooth and rich, and just thinking about it is giving me a hankering. That's it. I'm gonna go and have some right now. Wow. I want some eye cream. Welcome. We have popcorn and cookies by the way of snacks, and mugs and plushies for the memories. You want a plushie? Alright, let's see. We've got more over here, I think. Nope. Okay. I'll go over here. Let's see if I can get it. Where I need to go from here. Ah, I see. Okay. Oh, hello there. Taking the sights of Canaltown too, are you? Both my wife and I just adore this place. We had become estranged in life, she and I, but being here gave us the chance to reconcile. I couldn't be more grateful for the chance to spend these blessed little moments together again. I have no more regrets. Whether Her Majesty's plan succeeds or no, I can rest with peace in my heart. Well, we shall continue on our way, but we hope to see you again. Till next time. Well now, I don't believe I've seen you around before. A newcomer, I take it? It's wonderful here. Let me tell you, why I just bumped into a dear friend in life, and we've been whiling away the hours reminiscing. It might have been more like days, actually. You don't get a sense of the time here. By the way, did you hear the announcement earlier? As much as I love this place, I wonder if Queen's Fiend can really sustain us forever. But I suppose there's no use worrying about such things. Anyway, thanks to you, we found a break in our conversation. We'll go and ride the gondola next. Welcome, welcome. Have a browse and let me know when you're ready to order. You were here on that lady's recommendation as well, I take it? I had been wondering what the Endless do for sustenance, so it seemed a good opportunity to learn. Oh, this is your first time eating, is it? The food here is created using ether and memory data. To us, it tastes just like the real thing. So, how about it? Would you care for some popcorn? But what if we've never had popcorn before? Let's give it a try, shall we? That's a spirit. Find a table you like and I'll bring it right out. And lest you worry, there's no charge. All the food here is free. Free food? That's socialism! Food created with memory data. How will this taste to the living, I wonder? Like candle wax. It is a funny looking popcorn bucket. Well, it's the thing is though, it's like a cup. It's a cup filled with like maybe 12 or 15 popcorn kernels, but like they pinched to zoom. They zoomed in on it. So the kernels are huge. There's still only 12 in there, but it's like a bucket. Hey, it's not Dune. Okay, so Vera, are you talking about the Shai Halassi? The Shai Halassi cup? Well, as they say, there's only one way to find out. The Dune popcorn bucket, yeah. That's the Shai Halassi. You sample a handful of popcorn. While it has texture, you can detect no taste whatsoever. I will not call it that. Good gods, it tastes like nothing at all. Keep eating. I mean, it's amazing. I've never had such tasty popcorn. It's not our best seller for nothing. And what about you? Nice, Drock. Very nice. It's fantastic. It's always special, watching newcomers eat for the first time. Yep. They're just like the people of Everkeep. Their communal spirit, their delighted smiles, exactly the same. Thank you for your custom. Come again anytime. By the way, prior to this, a young man caught my eye near the canal. He appeared to be searching for something, and rather frantically. Did you perchance see him too? No? I must say I'm curious as to what has had him so flustered. Could you help me look for the fellow? My thanks. Let's head to where I saw him. Right, it's over here somewhere. Wait. This is a McDonald's. It's a McDonald's! God damn it. They have McDonald's in Final Fantasy 14. That's crazy. Ronald McDonald, even in the afterlife. Oh, there we go. There's Graha Blast over there. Final Fantasy 15 had a cup noodle tie-in. Oh yeah, I think I remember that. That's a Final Fantasy game I need to play. Oh my god. Like when I started streaming, right when I started streaming, I bought a bunch of games, and one of them was Final Fantasy 15. And I keep meaning to play it, but like I haven't gotten to it yet. They put an entire side quest for cup noodles. What? What? Don't expect it to play like 14 is all. Yeah, I'm not. I know that. Yeah. Did you get a good look at Charlie's Chocobo Glam? I have not. I don't think so. It would seem he's no longer in the vicinity. Let us keep looking. Whatever it is that troubles him, perhaps we can be of assistance. No, Malik, I don't expect it to be like 14, but like I played 16, I played Rebirth. I'm kind of somewhat used to that kind of like that action kind of Final Fantasy thing going on. I know 15 is still going to be quite a bit different from that, but it's going to have that kind of a vibe. I cannot claim to know exactly how Endless behave, but hopefully our man has not gone far. Let us split up and search for him. He's an Eldite with fair hair. So 16's combat is good. Although I will tell you that 16 is not an easy game. It is not easy at all. I struggled with that quite a lot. I do want to play it again though. I do want to play that again sometime. All right, here we go. God strike me down. We reunite again after 100 years, and what should happen? Yes? My apologies, but I'm in some haste. If you have something to say, please make it brief. Your friend noticed that I seemed troubled. So you've been looking for me. What kind souls you are? I've lost something important. The engagement ring intended for my beloved. A lanky, monkey-like fiend stole it from me. After running hither and thither, I managed to locate the beast in yonder square, but I'm uncertain how I should take the ring back. Once I might have considered fighting for it, but given the shortage of ether, the danger is simply too great. If I were to be struck down and my essence dispersed, I am not like to be remade for a long time. I cannot risk that, not after my beloved has finally been given form again after 100 years. Though it pains me to do so, I shall give up on the ring, but I thank you for your kind concern. Monkey! Murder Monkey! We must find Monkey and kill it! Why am I, oh my gosh. I didn't know I could swim in the canal. I didn't know I could swim in the canal. If you swim in the canal, is it butt stuff? Actually, never mind. Don't answer that. Here we go. Purple smoke!
Purple smoke.
Are we ready for purple smoke?
But yeah, this might tie into a side quest I did in Solution 9.
Neat.
It was a woman who asked you to look for her family heirloom, which was a ring given from one of her ancestors to a woman he was betrothed to.
Interesting. Okay.
And so I can't help but wonder if this guy and the woman he's looking for might be that lady's ancestors.
Interesting.
Since he said it's been 100 years.
I'm going to engage the purple smoke.
Purple smoke.
Kill the monkey!
Thieving Torbjorn.
Torbjorn. Wow. What a thieveling Toblerone. I'm sad nobody laughed.
Sniffing. I was muted, so I didn't like sniff directly into the microphone.
Like nobody knows what a Toblerone is.
It's that mountain chocolate.
Yes.
Not anymore. It has too many gaps in it now.
Too many gaps?
Have you seen what they've done to it? In the
No.
last few years.
No.
Talking about where they've cut down on the amount of caramel, so there's almost like
No. Like they've literally removed several of the mountain peaks. So there's like giant inch-wide gaps to save chocolate or something.
So
Still charging for the same
basically,
amount.
yeah. So basically, they did a shrinkflation,
Yeah,
where they give you less product for the same price.
and it's massive.
That's sad.
Yeah.
Sad times we live in. When you can't get a proper mountain range for your Toblerones.
Fucking capitalism. All right, I read. Oh, 'tis you again. Was there something else? Good heavens. This is the ring. You took it back from that beast? Thank you. Thank you ever so much. I see you've already resolved the situation, Ahty. You must be the friend who first noticed me. I owe you my gratitude as well. My name is Uklase. I was planning on to propose to my beloved with the ring. Thanks to you, I can do just that. Well, well, this is cause to rejoice indeed. Did the two of you meet here? No, we were sweethearts in life, but I died young, and she only followed me decades later. Even then, our reunion wasn't yet to be, for the ether shortage means not everyone can be recreated. I had to wait until but recently to see her again. A reunion beyond death. Such a thing would be possible here, I suppose. I assume you're newly arrived? While our memories are stored in the terminals, less than 1 in 10 of us has been given form at present. I myself have been reincarnated 3 times now, and each time there seems to be fewer of us. It's fairly a miracle that my beloved and I could meet. I see. Given the circumstances, the chances of existing concurrently with an acquaintance would be slim indeed, and slimmer still for a loved one. Truly. That is why I decided to do that which I failed to do in life. Ask her for her hand. With her regulator, she was spared the sadness of my death. Even so, she never took another man for the rest of her days. She told me that, although she couldn't remember me afterwards, she could never shake the feeling that someone precious had been a part of her life. The sweet fool. The ring represents a yearning I have long carried, though I know full well it is only a construct, like these bodies of ours. There is a part of me that wonders if this is wrong. Not that I expect us to exist forever, even in this form, but to be with the one I love once again and make her happy. However wrong this world may be, I have nothing but gratitude for Queen's Fane. Now, if you'll excuse me, I shall go and make that proposal. I've made her wait long enough as it is. This isn't much, but please accept it as a token of my thanks. Tickets? For the gondola! To ensure that order is preserved, we must observe the proper way of doing things even here. It's very much like Queen's Fane to make it so, is it not? Take care, my friends, and see to it that you have no regrets. Poji, I was aware of that. I believe, actually, I re-skeeted that a few days ago. I saw it on Blue Sky. Well, I think it's about time we rejoined the others. But what do you say we go by gondola? I expect it won't be possible to do so once the terminal has been shut down. Come then, let us seek a vessel at the pier. His Graha Blast. There we go. I've presented our tickets. While I'm no stranger to boats, I can't help but feel a little excited. We can push off at any time. Mind the gap when you board. Oh, romance with Graha. You'd love to see it. There they are.
Do you remember what I said to you before all this? That life is a series of journeys, that you must be true to yourself, for indeed, there's no telling what awaits. I don't know about you, but I certainly didn't expect to behold such sights. The future is as fluid as the water beneath us, truly. Tell me, my friend, have you ever wished to be reunited with someone who has passed away? I have. I do. But I think, above all else, I wish that they had lived. If only for one more day. Just one more day. A joyous one, if I could choose. I did all that I could to make it happen. I tried everything, and spared nothing. In that manner, I was able to keep some few souls out of harm's way, but so many were beyond my power to save. What would I have done then, had I this? And you? Can you imagine yourself spending eternity here, knowing no loss?
Wow. Kind of puts things in perspective. All right, no worries, Pochi. That I'm gonna need a second to process that. I think he was talking about the first. But I'm not quite sure. Alright, I'm gonna undeafen.
This cutscene actually really highlighted something for me,
Yeah.
and that's how similar Graha actually was to Sphene. Because when he first woke up, we were dead. And he literally traveled to a different reflection back in time into a cataclysm, doing literally everything within his power just to keep us from dying.
Yeah.
And suddenly, it gives me new perspective on Sphene. And earlier when I was saying the Ascians too, and I was kind of being critical, it's like all these people who can't let go of the dead. But you know what? As I'm being critical of people who it's easy to be critical of them because they're our enemies. But Graha is our friend, and we live because of what he did. So is it really fair of me?
Well, I think that it might be an unfair comparison. Simply because, like, in Graha's time, when all of that happened, like when we died, I think that it was because we died that a lot of that stuff came to pass. Like, you know, it was made kind of clear to us that we were a linchpin. That, like, once you pull that pin out, everything unravels. So I think the reason why he went back in time wasn't just to save us, but it was it was to save the world.
And as he pointed out, when he went back and did everything he could, he was saving other lives in the process. He was saving lives in the first. So I guess it's like, even though there is a comparison to be made there, the difference is that Graha, unlike the Ascians or Sphene, was never willing to sacrifice the lives of others to fulfill his goal.
Yeah.
If people died, it wasn't because he intended them to. It was just an unfortunate effect of what was happening.
Yeah.
Whereas Sphene's plan, by definition, requires everyone else to die.
Yep.
And while the Ascians' plan didn't necessarily require everyone to die, they saw the death of everyone as a necessary evil to achieve their goals.
Yeah. So, like, it basically, you know, at least with the Ascians, it was a thing where, like, you know, I'm on this mission, I have to make things like they used to be.
A lot of people are going to die, but oh well.
Yeah, that's a risk I'm willing to take. Like, kind of like Lord
Right.
Farquaad. It's like, some of you may die, but that is a risk I'm willing to take.
Whereas Sphene, her plan is, I'm trying to preserve all these people, and you have to die for me to do that.
Right.
Whereas Graha, like, yes, he did a lot to bring us back. And a lot of people did die in the process, but those people dying was never the plan. And he also saved a lot of lives in the process.
Yeah. And I think Nem makes a good point, too, that you can't really, with any certainty, say that the Ascians had a will of their own, because, like, didn't we figure out that they were tempered?
And that brings to point what Kafkiel was saying about Sphene. She is a recreation of memory from memory, basically a caricaturized version of the real queen, whose sole purpose is to protect the endless.
Right.
She is incapable of conceiving of any alternative.
Kind of sounds a lot like Elidibus. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah. But in the same way, the way Graha now was, I think he was making that connection himself. Because he's like, what would I have done if I had this? If I had living memory? And I guess he's just wondering, it's like, would he have fallen into that temptation?
Yeah.
Having an easier way out where the people he rescued would know no loss.
Yeah.
But knowing all the sacrifices that would have to be made to preserve that.
Yeah.
And it reminds me of actually in Shadowbringers, when Alphino was comparing himself to, I can't remember his name, but the asshole from Yulmore.
Was it No, it wasn't Joffrey, was it? It was Joffrey. The big guy.
I mean, he definitely behaved like Vothri.
Vothri. Okay, I was close.
Yeah.
I always get them mixed up because they sound the same, and I always think of Game of Thrones when I think about Yulmore.
Like, even though
Oh, he's hot.
Like, even though I really don't see Vothri and Alphino or vice versa, I get where his comparison came from. Graha's and Sphene's feels closer to a 1-to-1
Yeah.
than Vothri and Alphino was, but I'm still seeing a reflection of that comparison where Alphino was like, me and Vothri aren't so different, and now Graha's going, me and Sphene aren't so different.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to continue, but that is definitely some food for thought.
That was a deceptively powerful cutscene.
Yeah. I mean, like when we got done, I was like, I need a minute. Wow. All right. I read. It was nice to chat with you again, my friend. It feels as though it has been some time. Having met Endless like, Euclase, I feel I've come to understand Sphene a little better. Anyone would wish those dear to them to a long and happy future, and she bears the burden of this desire for all her subjects. Yet, as Kryl said, we too have people we cannot lose. Come, Ahty. We can get to the fountain via yonder bridge. Yonder bridge. All right, extras. Finished talking to the locals, have you? I'd be keen to hear your impressions. Now that I look at it closely, the clock has no hands, on account of there being no need to keep track of time, perhaps. I did not notice that. Yeah, wow. There are no hands. That's interesting. Kryl and Erenville are still out and about, it seems. So, how was it? What are your impressions of those you met? It was great. Everyone was so happy. Just talking to them made me happy too. What about you, Ahty? Sweethearts reunited? That's a miracle. While it is a miracle after a fashion, the system strives to make such encounters possible. If you meet someone you know, it's probably not by chance. The terminals hold information on unfulfilled longings, and use them to orchestrate reunions like Euclases. I see. That the terminals can do this is impressive indeed, but there is one thing I do not understand. According to Euclase, his beloved passed away decades after he did, yet they appeared to be of like age. Ah, yes. People are not necessarily recreated as they were when they passed away. The appearance of an endless, I speculate, reflects the happiest period in their life. Is that the case for you, then? Not that I can tell how old you are, as slowly as your people age. I'm not sure, to be honest. I have so many happy times, it's hard to know which one applies. I am insufferably inquisitive. Whether it's nature or technology, I can't help but want to learn more about the world around me. You might say that discovery is what gives me joy. It made me happy in life, and may have been a blessing afterward. The other Endless are content with what they have here, you see. They don't develop the urge to leave. But I was so determined to see the world again that I taught myself how to gain control of a vessel and ventured outside. You're a proper rebel. Well, that's enough about me for now. While we wait for Kryl and Eleneshpia, I have a favor to ask of you. As you may have noticed, most of the fountains here aren't running. That's because, despite its shiny appearance, this city is centuries old and everything is dreadfully run down. The fountains apparently used to put on a magnificent shows, and I was hoping that we could get them working again. Given the control units, a dose of ether should be enough to restore the circuits and switch them on, but being an Endless, I'm unable to do that. I realize this is a selfish request, but at the last, I'd like to treat the people here to a display. Just leave it to us. I'd love to see the show myself. Thank you. The control units are built into the surrounding lampposts. If you tend to a few of them each, you'll be done before you know it. Once the fountains are fixed, we can round up Eleneshpia and Kryl and head to the hydro terminal together. The time is nigh. Come, let us set to it. Okay. There's two. Alright, there we go.
We've switched on the circuits like you asked.
Thank you, everyone. Hopefully, this does the trick.
Oh!
Oh, did it do something else?
Amazing.
Wow! Look, Mother, look!
Whoa.
It's beautiful.
I've never seen anything like it.
Wuklamat!
Uh-oh.
Oh, where are you? Wuklamat!
Oh my gosh.
By the gods, it's Namika.
Begging your pardon, but I'm looking for a child. A small Shibrali girl. Have you seen her by chance?
You are Namika, aren't you? It's me, Wuklamat. Don't you recognize me?
Oh, what am I to do? The child and I, we aren't related by blood, but she's as dear to me as my own.
Does she not hear her?
It's all right. You found her. I'm here.
You? Could it be?
Yes, Namika. You know these eyes, this voice. It's me, Wuklamat.
Oh! It is you! Oh, how silly of me. But if you're here, then that means...
No. I'm still alive.
Oh, good. Thank the gods for that. But what power has brought us together again? This isn't a dream, is it?
It's not a dream. Or rather, it is a dream come true. I so wanted to hear your voice one more time.
Just look at you, my Wuklamat. Stronger and more assured than I've ever seen.
Rice. Rice, thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? 2 weeks of crafting and I still don't have bread. No. No bread, no dough. Rice, thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? Tell us all about it. Let me get you a shout out real quick. Oh, no, you got one. Final Fantasy 14. What were you doing? Oh, you were trying to... You were crafting for 2 weeks. You were trying to craft some bread. Were you trying to craft Archon loaf? But holy heck. Rice, thank you so much for the raid. Dane, welcome on in. Nice to see you. Flint, hello. Okami, hello. Welcome on in. Ome, hello. Nice to see you. Keon, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. Tell us all about it. We are indeed in the middle of an emotional moment. But, oh my gosh. Welcome on in, folks. Casey, hello. Welcome on in. It was good. I'm so tired. Doing some more crafting. I got almost all of my DOH classes to 100, and I'm 50 on ALC and 0 on culinary. And I see. But holy heck. It's a long road. It's a long road, Rice, but you got this. You got this. But welcome on in, folks. My name is Ahty. I'm a transferee gamer from Oregon, and I mainly play RPG games. Tonight, I'm playing Final Fantasy XIV, which is my very favorite, very, very favorite game, period, of all time. And the community here, we're all pretty chill and laid back. We're all friends. If that sounds like your jam, please feel free, kick back and relax. Enjoy the show. You can chat, lurk, do whatever you want to do. You could even drop a follow if you would like, although that's not required. Regardless of what you do, though, you're heckin' welcome here, and you're valid. We love Final Fantasy XIV. We do. We do. I have a very deep love for this game. Like, I have so many good memories attached to it, and just it's amazing. It really is. I'm so glad Cosmic X exists. But holy heck. Welcome on in, folks. Welcome on in. And Rice, don't forget, do your self-care stuff. Grab yourself a drink and a snack, get cozy, and holy heck, welcome on in. And I will I'm gonna continue. But folks, yeah. Let's do it.
Such hazards you must have braved, and hardships endured to come so far.
It was tough, but I made it thanks to my friends. And to you, Namika. I'm the person I am now because you always believed in me. Because you loved me as if I were your own daughter. Thank you. Thank you. You were everything I could have asked for. The best mother.
Ah, I'm so glad.
I see.
Looking back, I've had a blessed life. And it was because I was a part of yours.
I see.
When I lost my child to illness, I thought I'd never know happiness again. But it rekindled in my breast the instant you smiled your little smile at me. You became my purpose, my joy.
You were mine too.
To have this chance to speak with you again and leave nothing unsaid. I know not how or why, but I am grateful. So grateful. Where you must go, I cannot follow. But know that I'll always be with you. Take care of yourself. Promise me.
I will. Mama. I will.
Wow.
And one day, we'll meet again.
Wow, that's so hard.
I understand why Sving cannot bear to let them go. But as painful as it is to part, we're meant to live and die. To let go and let others carry on in our stead. We can't cling to everything forever. Come, let's keep moving.
Wow, Poji. You had to play the Feaul card. For that is the beauty of your kind. To sow the seeds that you will never see, so that others may reap your bounty. Fuck, that hits like a ton of bricks. The thing is, like, it makes me think of all the other stuff, all the really super hard shit we had to do from, like, when we started this thing up until now. Like, I've got, you know, like, Emmett Selk running through my head. I've got Elidibus. I've got, fuck. I've got the Exarch. Like, all that stuff. All that stuff. God, I did not expect. Oh wow, okay. There's a ether current. I did not expect my feels to get. I did not expect to get a boot to the feels tonight. Lance, hello, welcome on in. So the Graha boat ride and the Namika cutscene broke me when I got through here. Because this took me back to last year to losing my dad, yeah. And the thing is, like... Honestly, Dosley, like, every time we got here, like, when we first got here, I couldn't help but think about that, you know, and... But now that I'm getting attacked by weird shit... I just couldn't help but think about that stuff and how hard that shit is. Holy shit. Alright, we need to go this way. We need to go this way. Lost my dad in 2017. Sometimes the wound reopens fresh. Yeah. You know, I lost both of my grandparents probably around that time, maybe a little bit earlier than that, you know, and that's the fucking worst. That's the worst. And like it's stuff like that you don't really truly get over. Nor would you really want to, you know? right, I read. I read. I've made a wonderful memory. Thank you. The show was breathtaking, was it not? Yumika looked truly happy. I lost a friend earlier this year, and every time I think of them, it hurts still, yeah. I bet. Just to make sure, Kefkiwa, you're not going to disappear when we shut this terminal down, right? Not just yet. It's the Arrow terminal in the northwestern zone that holds my memories. You already know how to operate the terminal. It's the same process as the fountain's controls. I leave it for you to decide when to shut it down. Doing so will cause the endless here to fade away, together with this beautiful scenery. If you still wish to speak with people or see the sights, you'll want to do that first. Yeah, everything from Shadowbringers to Endwalker, and now this has all been about accepting impermanence and loss and learning to move on, yeah. KJ, thank you so much for the follow. Goodbye, Namika.
Sleep tight, everyone.
Thank you. I had braced myself for it, but to actually erase the endless is hard. This is living memory's true appearance. This hurts. I'd be lying if I said otherwise. But the only way now is forward. Yeah. There's some complex stuff going on with Erenville right now. So, now that we're at this part of the game, I want to talk about something. My one big problem with Dawntrail's story, if that's okay. It's okay if it doesn't contain any detail whatsoever about what is to come. That is my chief concern. Everything, every little detail is a spoiler. So, just keep that in mind. Discussing things we've already seen. Okay. Don't torment yourself so. I ask this of you, so the burden lies with me. And remember, we Endless are but facsimiles crafted from memories. You needn't feel guilt for erasing us. Be that as it may, it's so hard to say goodbye. It is. Nonetheless, our duty as the living to know... It's our duty as the living to know and remember them. So let's pull ourselves together and keep at it. Keep seeking them out. I'd appreciate that. Come, let's head to the next zone. Yesterland, it's called. And another zip line at the gate of remembrance will take you there. Ah, but I ought to mention. While shutting down a terminal should erase the Endless bound to it, those with strong, unresolved feelings may linger for a time. If you encounter such individuals, perhaps you could lend them an ear, for their hopes are proof that they once lived. Remember. Remember us. Remember that we once lived. Oh, damn it, Silk. Fuck you, Emmett Silk. You were supposed to be done making us cry. I'm never not going to cry about that. It's what makes him a good character. You're damn right, Vera. Oh my god. I have a terrible idea. Dare I ask? There's zero music here, yeah. You'll see in 10 minutes. Thanks. I can't wait. Yeah, the lack of music, that hits like a ton of bricks. Give me 1 sec. Okay. I'm gonna read up a little bit. So, Endwalker was all about what it means to live, and Elpis especially focused on how the definition of life isn't as clear-cut as we think. I kind of feel like us shutting down the Endless, like this somewhat goes against that. Yeah, in a way. I'm gonna have to think about that for a while. Like, you could argue they're not truly alive, but yeah, I mean, yeah, like by the definition of the Endless, basically like they're the memories that have been stripped away from the soul, right? The memories of people who have been stripped away from the soul as it goes into the thing to be stored and like used by other people who have regulators and stuff like that. But like the memories persist, you know. Kind of see that like that life isn't binary. That, as Mewtwo puts it, the circumstances of one's birth are irrelevant. It is what you do with the gift of life that determines who you are. Yeah. It's really interesting. But yeah, the silence here is deafening. It's creepy in a way. Here it becomes more complicated because Elpis maintaining those creations did not directly harm others, while living memory does, because for the endless to be sustained, living people have to die, yeah. If it weren't so destructive to sustain them, I'd gladly keep them alive. Yeah, same. Unless they wished to not be alive anymore. But like... how the fuck do I get out of here? Oh, zip line. Duh. That's what I'm supposed to do. Okay. Oh no, I have to talk to the... I have to talk to Canal Guard. Okay. All right. An ad is about, like, literally about to pop. So, I think I'm gonna get up out of my chair and I gotta do a BRB. So, BRB? All right, welcome back. All right. Are we ready to continue?
Yep.
All right, let's do it. Are you ready for your picture, Ahty? I guess! Oh, and we got music again. Oh my god, Nem. Oh my gosh. Bless. Absolute legend. Yesterland has an altogether different look. Each zone has a distinct character, 'twould seem. Kevq has already gone ahead. Let's get going too. That lively place yonder appears to be Yesterland. I wonder what manner of folk we'll find there. Worry not, Ahty. I do not intend to halt my steps either. Oh shit, I already talked to her. Okay. System reboot complete. Bleep bloop. Error, error. User registration confirmed. I bid you welcome to Yesterland, where the dreams of children and inner children alike come true. Please enjoy your stay. amazing. Is this also a recreation of an actual place? After a fashion, Yesterland is themed upon a period of peace before the storm surge had engulfed the world in conflict. It was a golden age for Alexandria, and they've captured it here in the form of an amusement park. Well now, another large-scale attraction. It feels like the gold saucer. It does, doesn't it? It's exciting to simply step through the entrance, and I imagine this is how we're intended to feel. On the far side of Yesterland is a castle. That's where the terminal is located. In the basement. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's crazy to look at that knowing exactly what I think it is. It probably is. I'm off to bed. Thank you for the stream. I hope all of you find good rest today, good company tomorrow, and remember always that you are enough. Stay wonderful, y'all. You too, Anomaly. Sleep well. I hope you get some great rest. That is amazing. I'll go on ahead and wait for you there. Take what time you need to get acquainted with the locals. Like before, we'll speak with the Endless. We'll learn what's dear to them before we're doing what we must. Right. Let's start by exploring and getting our bearings. Oh my god. Aaronville's really pissing Poji off at this point. I can't say that I blame. I can't blame Poji for those feelings. I'm feeling some of them myself, actually. Old-fashioned house. Appearing to be a domicile, this building resembles those that lie submerged in heritage found. The windows are composed of a colorful array of stained glass. Oh, hello there, miss. We're just talking about Sir Otis. Do you know him? He's a bit odd and doesn't get jokes, but he's really strong and can vanquish fiends in a flash. He's probably out there fighting right now. When I grow up, I want to be strong like him. The beautiful artwork on the ground depicts a swirl of stars. Perhaps such a sight was once visible in the Alexandrian night sky. The Sir Otis the children spoke of calls to mind another Otis. It might be worth seeking the man out to confirm his identity. Man is engaged in battle with fiends. He may need a helping hand. Somehow I don't think so. Oh. Poji just standing there doing nothing. Is all right, I guess we're just gonna wait. Are you done pooping?
Yeah, come fight the Starved Seeker Bat.
All right. There we go.
I know not who you are, but my thanks for your timely aid.
Your bite's so strong!
That was amazing, Otis! And you too, miss!
Ha ha ha! Fiends such as these are naught to be feared.
Well then, dealt with it already, have you?
Be at ease, one and all. So long as I, Sir Otis, live and breathe, no citizen shall come to harm.
Otis? Of all the people, could you really be that Otis?
I'm certain I do not know what you mean by that, Otis. I am who I am, and I should very much like to know who you are.
You're Sir Otis Villona, Lord Captain of the Royal Knights of Alexandria, yes? We met you while searching for Gululja. You cooked a most delicious repast for us. Fought beside us in Solution 9.
He doesn't know anything about that.
Gululja. Solution 9. I've never heard of such things. These events of which you speak are utterly unknown to me, as are you. I'm quite confident I would recall if we had met before.
The insignia on his shield. Wow.
Could this be? Villainy! You seek to bewilder me for purposes most foul!
No villainy intended, I swear. Tell me I'm not mad. This is definitely the Otis we know, right?
Yes and no. an earlier version. He won't remember his time as a machine.
I say! What are you whispering about there?
Psst, 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 psst. That's what we're whispering about.
Wait! I've no time for this. I must attend to my preparations for the founding celebration. The children begged and begged that I perform in the marquee play, and I cannot possibly disappoint them. I take my leave of you. Good day!
I take my leave of you. Good day.
Founding celebration?
Ooh. Gods, what a surprise to meet Otis. He might not be the exact same as the one that we met in Heritage Found, but still. Thinking back, he mentioned that he was a test subject for soul preservation. That might explain why he's here in this way. In any case, I'd love to talk to him some more. There are some things I need to tell him. Right. Let's go after Otis. He's bound to know about the past, about the Alexandria of old as well as Sphene when she was a living person. The problem is he doesn't seem to be in the mood to talk. Perhaps we can offer to help him with his founding celebration. That might warm him to us. He's set off this way. Come on. Hey, Scoots, welcome on in. Dropping a lurk, so can't hear. Don't want spoilers, but want to support. Right on. Let me see. There you go. There we go. Ryu says current here. I can't see Ryu. He said quite plainly himself that he wasn't a true endless. His existence was tied to his robot body, both mind and soul. As soon as the body goes, so did he. Here we are. Ah, I see it. Here we go. Hmm. Oh, look, they got little goggles. They got little goggles. There we go. Kill all of them. What are we looking for here? Search for Otis. Okay. There he is. Are you harmed? Or are you unharmed? The latter, methinks. To which her highness replies with her winsome smile. I am thanks to you, my dearest Otis. Pog. You again. Shall I play the part of the queen? I appreciate the offer, but there is no need. The script is my own work, you see, and I know Princess Sphène's lines even better than mine own. There is, however, a scene with which I struggle. Hey, this looks like fun. Can I join in? You as well. I thought I said that I was busy. You did, but we thought that maybe we could help. You're getting ready for the founding celebration, yes? I am, and if truth be told, we are in dire need of assistance. For this edition of the celebration, there is to be a play about the history of our realm for the children's enjoyment. But with fewer of us being given form, we haven't enough hands to carry out the production. Thus have I been tasked with not only writing the script, but performing as myself besides. Calm down, it's all right. We really are happy to help in any way we can. Just tell us what to do. For the same reason the production is short-handed, it has become difficult to gather a crowd. I'd be obliged if you could spread the word of the play to the children in Yesterland. Consider it done. We'll take ourselves around and talk to the younglings. Splendid. Oh, and to better appeal to them, we have adorable animal costumes for you to wear, together with your cheeriest bearing, of course. Animal costumes, what? We get to be furries? All right. Anything to make the children happy. Let's see. Ah, yes. This one should be suitable for you. We get to be furries, says the Makote. Well, there's a difference. There's a difference between furries and Nico. Just saying. Oh my god. Elefanten! Oh, it's a glamour. I was confused for a moment when you handed me the device. I have something in mind for you as well. Let me know when you are ready and I shall activate it for you. It's a frog, isn't it? I'm gonna be a frog. I'm gonna be a forge. A froge. Ready, are you? Then let us have you don your costume at once. Am I wrong or am I right? It's a flip of a coin. 50-50. I am not a froge. I'm a Banui. For those who know, I am Frank. Marvelous. There's not a chance that would. There's not a child that would fail to be delighted. Well, honestly, give me some big booba and a little bit of a different color scheme. I would absolutely be fury right now. A bit of bunny with that zebra. You're not wrong. It really does suit you. Love you, Fury. Now that you're suitably attired, I pray you go forth and promote our play to the children. Concentrate your efforts here in the vicinity of the air cab station and see that you make it fun. Though needs tail, it does need tail, absolutely. In the meantime, I shall continue my own preparations here. Should your costumes wear off, I shall provide you with another. Okay. Alright. Let's do it. Why are my feet so tiny? I'm ready for battle. I am a battle bunny. Right. Oh, a rabbit monster! You shall rue the day you cross paths with this royal knight. There's going to be a play with knights and stuff? Come on, let's go and watch. We can ride the air cab later. Because if you were a Booba Bunny, this would go from theme park mascot to furry-con room party. Sort of. Sort of. The stairs are gay, and so am I. Oh, are you here to look at Queen's Fiend too, Mr. Rabbit? That great big golden statue is exactly what she looks like. That's what my mom told me, and she's a scientist. My mom also told me that the terminal is a tomb. Her Majesty must watch over all of us from there. I'll admit the suit seems to make Ahty's butt move more than I can remember. I mean, I hope you're not complaining. I'll let my mom know so we can go watch together. Thank you, Mr. Rabbit. Well, well. Who should interrupt my air cab watching but a person in a silly costume? Let me guess. You're here to tell me about the play. Don't bother. I've seen it no less than 50 times already. Otis is going to be performing as himself? Now that's a new twist on an old classic. All right. Just for that, I'm willing to see the play again. All right. Only a couple more, I think. Oh, hello there, Mr. Rabbit. What's the matter? Ah, the play. I know about it. They sometimes have performances over at the castle. I've seen it before, so I was going to give it a miss. But if you say it's special this time, then all right, I'll go. Okay, here we go. Look, it's a rabbit. What is it? Want to play with us? Do you? There's going to be a play about Queen Sphene? I want to see it. We'll head over to the castle right away. Thanks for telling us. Right. You finished making your rounds? Excellent. I shall take the costume off your hands. Thanks to the two of you promoting the play in my stead, I could memorize the lines to my satisfaction. I am grateful beyond measure. Don't mention it. It was fun meeting endless children. Endless children? What an odd thing to say when we're endless ourselves. It's complicated. I'd explain it to you, but the play's due to start soon, isn't it? Aye, very soon. I must needs make my way to the venues to see the final preparations. Let's talk later then. We'll be cheering you on from the crowd. By all means, but hold on. What would you say to performing in the play as well? Are you serious? Oh no, definitely not. I've never done anything like that, and I don't think I can learn lines on such short notice. Rest assured, it wouldn't be a difficult part. What I have in mind for the two of you is a little swordplay, a duel between Alexandrian and Lindblum soldiers. That is certain to please the children, and without the need for words. Oh, what do you think? How about you, Lindblum scum? Nova, hello, welcome on in. Thank you so much for the heckin' stream, the 3-stream streak. Thank you so much. Even if they aren't craning their neck upward, peripheral vision is a thing, and people on the ground level can look up too. I hope you're well, Nova. That keen, are you? All right, you asked for it. Then it is settled. I shall prepare your costumes for you. You need but engage in a mock fight. While there isn't time for a rehearsal, the little mistakes are all in good entertainment. With that, I shall go and inform the troop members of the changes. Pray make your way to Proto-Alexandria and await further instructions. That's the castle where the terminal is. When we shut it down, Yesterland and the Endless will be in it will also fade away. So let's give them a show to remember. And we'll remember them too. Them and what it is they seek to preserve through this celebration. Whoop! Get out of here, you little buttheads. Ooh, I'm getting hungry. I've got some spam masubi that's waiting for me for when I wrap up. Ooh. That sounds so good. Yum, 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 yum. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that just yet. We're kind of partway in this thing that we're in right now, so I think when we finish this up, then I'll consider it. Oh no, you don't. Here we go. Alright, I'll wait for y'all here. Wow, I don't usually beat y'all here.
We got distracted by an aether current.
Oh, okay. I think we're just waiting for Ryu, who's always conveniently tardy.
I'm on my way. I'm not there yet, but I'm making my way downtown.
You walking fast?
No, I'm riding a motorcycle.
Damn it!
And I'm bringing some guests.
Some guests. Why are you doing that?
It's okay. They'll de-aggro.
Okay.
Go back.
Fury, you should go get yourself a chicken gyro.
That sounds tasty.
I prefer the lamb ones, but like, chicken will do.
Lamb?
Lamb, yeah.
You on the lamb?
Aren't we all?
And I'm very baked.
You're very baked. What?
Fury.
Oh, Fury's baked. Oh, okay, I get it. Fury's toasted.
Toasted Fury. Oh, Siret's here. I guess we don't need to wait no more.
Fury is a little amusing. When they're baked. Where's the lamb sauce? All right. I read. But I gotta do this first. There we go.
Well, this seems to be the right place. What's on the program, I wonder?
And where are the others, for that matter?
It's Suristinian.
Ladies Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, tonight's performance is a story that takes place long, long ago. A great conflict rages over precious electrope, and the kingdom of Alexandria has been embroiled in the chaos. When the royal capital comes under siege, the kingdom's valiant knights lay their lives on the line for their beloved Princess Sphene.
Alrighty, Lance. Take care. Have a good
I
day.
bid you keep your handkerchiefs at hand. Now, without further ado,
Woo!
yeah, it's a royal knight.
I like that armor. I want that armor.
I beg your pardon?
What a twist!
Oh, unbelievable.
Oh, Aaronville, come on!
Ha! Yeah! Arg! I am killed!
Arg! I am killed! Oh my gosh.
You must flee! All of you! Princess Sphene!
Are you unharmed?
Oh, I am, thanks to you, my dearest Otis.
My dearest?
And so, in no small part due to the valor of the royal knights, the kingdom succeeds in repelling the invaders. But their jubilation proves short-lived. For in mad defiance, the enemy unleashes a forbidden weapon which brings about a terrible calamity. Full many lose their lives. The good Queen Sphene, shining vision of hope, among them. Go to her! You're supposed to go to her! What's happening?
Is it over already?
Yeah.
And then, though the people grieved their queen's tragic passing, guided by her legacy of compassion. Oh boy. They, worked hand in hand to overcome an age of hardship, and in time, they built a peaceful and prosperous Alexandria. A new Alexandria.
Pray forgive me. The memories. They had me in a vice grip.
Poor guy.
All's well that ends well. I wouldn't dwell on it.
If I may ask, during your improvisation, you spoke of a new Alexandria. And so I'm given to wonder, do you hail from a time after mine own?
We do. And we're living people, not endless.
My word! That I should meet the living in this place. There is another question I dread to speak aloud. A question I couldn't bring myself to pose to newcomers out of fear of the truth. Alexandria. Does it still exist?
It does. It isn't quite the place you knew, but it endures. The descendants of your people walk its streets and live each day to the fullest as proud Alexandrians.
They live. We live. I had failed to protect my queen, but to hear that, it brings me a measure of peace.
You were there too, Otis. That is, an incarnation of you.
Of me? That's absurd. But wait, something comes back to me. When they were researching a means to resurrect Her Majesty, memory preservation or some such, I volunteered to be a test subject. No. It is a fog I cannot pierce. But pray, tell me, this incarnation of myself, what was he like?
He was a brave soul who protected his queen to the last.
That's not all. He was a father in all but name to the new king, Gululja. Whatever you may have failed to do, you're the noblest of souls, Otis. And your deeds, your sacrifice, gave us hope that we sorely needed.
Tis miracle. Verily, there can be no other way to describe it.
It is. It really is. We bear the legacy of your other self, and we'd be glad to bear yours as well.
My, what comfort you offer! With such dependable souls to take up my shield, I may rest easy indeed. I beg you, watch over our new king. The war changed my queen. To her final moment, grief darkened her gentle countenance. I've not the honor of knowing Gululja, but I pray that for all his days, he shall have cause to smile.
We'll see to it he does, Otis. I swear.
This one's gonna be hard. No explanations are required. I have intuited your purpose. There are paths only the living may walk. Mine was a tumultuous life, replete with joy and sorrow both, but it ends on a bright note thanks to you. If I have one regret, however, it is that I could not meet the new king. Send him my regards, won't you? I'm not gonna rush through this one. Wow, this one's gonna be really hard. I had a wonderful time, and I believe everyone here did too. Suffice it to say, I didn't expect you to appear on stage. You did a fine job, both of you. That was a marvelous play. 'Tis a shame that it will be the last performance, but it will be forever etched in my memories. The fact that it's mostly children in Yesterland explains all the amusements here, but as happy as they seem, it's hard to think about their lives before this. For if the form of an endless reflects their happiest self, it means they died before they grew up, or grew up to find no greater happiness. That's kind of dark. Well, we're here. You having doubts? No, I'll do what I came to do. It's just, the fonder you are of someone, the harder it is to say farewell. If you're ready, Ahty, then I am too. All right. Let me just say a word about those we met here. It's okay, Vera.
That night, he was the one who looked after Gululja. And now you follow in his footsteps.
Hey, Phantom, welcome on in. Sure, you can ask a question.
And those of others as well. We've come to know how much Sven's people loved her, how much they yearned for peace. All of this we'll carry with us.
I see.
Say you download client settings to the PS5 version, but your setup was from way long ago. Can you head to PS4 and upload your usual settings, or because I downloaded my old settings, it's too late now? Honestly, Phantom, I don't know, because I typically I play on PC. So I'm not sure about that, but there might be somebody in chat right now who does play on PS5 that might be, or PS4 or PlayStation in general, who might be better suited to answer the question, although I just don't know. Sorry about that. Yep, and again with the silence. 2 zones to go. Upon our return, we must regale Galulja with the heroic tale of Sir Otis Valona. It's cool. Thanks for answering, though. You're welcome. I mean, if I knew, I would absolutely share. I would. And that makes half. Otis, the mechanical soldier, and Otis, the endless. Through you, their paths reconverged at the last. It's like waking up from a sweet dream to bitter reality. But I'll never forget my time with the endless, or the pain I feel now. We're more than memories stored in machines. So long as someone remembers us and carries on our legacy, we'll never truly fade away. Wow. Let's see. Just gotta check a thing real quick. Shoot. I'm gonna rejoin voice chat here real quick. All right, I'm back. So, what do y'all think? Is this a good stopping point? So we in a jump off point where we can start next stream?
We have 2 terminals left. We accomplished 2 terminals tonight.
Yeah.
As much as I would love to get going, it is already well past your usual stop time.
Yeah, it is.
If we're doing 2 terminals at a time, it does mean that whatever comes after the last terminal, we're probably not gonna have time for.
Yeah, I mean, like.
But it does seem like
This is a good spot.
Helped, and this is the spot to stop.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, we'll see what happens tomorrow. We'll see what happens tomorrow. I expect the other 2 terminals are going to be probably be a similar length. So.
And we won't get distracted by monkeys next time.
That's. Well, I don't really consider it a distraction. I mean, Malik did a pretty passable job at slaying the monkeys. Let's see.
Yeah, 4 terminals, the 4 elements, and I have a feeling we'll be seeing an old face at each of them.
Yeah. I was not expecting tonight to be as emotional as it was. Definitely not. But I think that I already found somebody that I wish to raid. So I think I'm gonna do that, and then I will rejoin the call once the raid completes.
Do you want me to? Okay, you already did it.
Yep, I got
was
it.
gonna ask if you wanted me to snooze it.
I got it. Alrighty, so I'm gonna deafen up and I'm gonna raid. I will be back in a bit. Alrighty, folks. Thank you all so much for a wonderful stream tonight. I think we're gonna go visit Afrobun. Afrobun is playing what? Afrobun is playing Final Fantasy X. It has only been going for not even 25 minutes. So let's go visit Afro. Afro is a good hacker. Hey, a waffle, welcome on in. Let's do this. Afronasia bun. There we go. Perfect. Y'all, thank you so much for a wonderful night. This was a fantastic stream, albeit it was pretty emotional. But yeah, we're gonna pick up where we left off tomorrow night at 6 p.m. PST. But that's not even the next time I'm gonna be streaming. The next time I'm gonna be live is gonna be 9 a.m. PST. I'm getting together with Yori, and I'm gonna be playing some Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, like the post game stuff, like the little story things. And Yuri is gonna be doing some art, and it's gonna be a really chill, nice morning. So, you know, come by. Don't even bother getting out of your jammies. Although if you need to take a shower, I mean, I kind of understand. But like, you know, head on over to your PC and plop yourself down in your chair with like your coffee or your cereal or whatever you got. And yeah, 9 a.m. PST tomorrow morning. But yeah, as is always, take care of yourselves and each other. Drink all the water, eat all the food, get all the rest. Before you know it, we're going to be gaming again soon. And that's tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. PST. And I hope to see you there. All right. And I am running out of time. So take care, folks. Good night. Sleep well. And I will see you tomorrow morning. Have a good night. Bye. Bye. Bye.